Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to look at a game called Stargate, and this is the sequel to Defender. Defender was created in 1980 by Williams, and it was wildly popular but very difficult. This is also incredibly difficult. This was created by Vid Kidz and licensed to Williams. Vid Kidz was headed by ex-Williams employees Eugene, Jarvis, and Larry DeMar. And there's there's extra buttons to the already complicated control panel from Defender. This is also called Stargate 2, or Defender 2. But there's a control panel. There is a reverse, joystick to go up and down, smart bomb, hyperspace, thrust fire, and this time you get an INVISO, which is a brief cloaking device which makes you invisible and invincible for a brief time. But you have a meter. I'm showing you the INVISO and the hyperspace in action. There's a meter for the INVISO, and once it's up you can't use the INVISO anymore. But there's the enemies. There's some new ones. The landers are back, and they still try to steal the humanoids from the mountainous planet. And you still try to save the humanoids, or the humanoids, or else once they're all taken away and turned into mutants, then you gotta face a whole swarm of mutants. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Here's the boot up screen. But there are also two bonus levels. Well, you can get killed, but two levels where you face a whole slew of different types of enemies. There's new enemies in this game, and they can fire at you with little lasers. There's little ships. You can choose to play one player, or you can put in an extra credit, and you can get you can play with one credit, and you can put in an extra credit for more lives. Instead of just like 3 lives, you get 7 lives. There is also a warp gate, the Stargate, that will warp you to an area where there's a lander just about to steal a humanoid and try to take them to the top and turn them into a mutant. So using the Stargate is kind of nice. It's near the start. The screen will tell you when you've destroyed all the landers. Then there will probably be one more enemy that you'll need to destroy. And there's all the different enemies in the game. We'll get started in just a little bit. Those little Pac-Man type things at the bottom, I think they appear if you take too long in a level or sit too long in one spot. But you want to kill all the landers, and there's these little spinny guys. I think you might need to kill any that are left. Let's put in 2 credits so I can have 7 ships, 7 smart bombs, and 7 invisos that I can use. I never used the inviso or the hyperspace while I was playing. There's the Stargate. I didn't use it. I probably should have. That exploding mountain won't kill you, or that volcano, or whatever it is. There's a trick you can do. You can collect multiple falling humanoids, and you don't have to. You can just collect them all without dropping any off, and go through the Stargate with I think at least 3 of them, and you can warp to level 4 and get a 25,000 point bonus or something. Yeah, I had to kill a spinner. Now I go to level 2, or wave 2. Yeah, Defender was hard enough. Those are new enemies, those little ships. They are called the Yllabians, and that is a joke. Oops, I shot a humanoid. Oops. You can shoot the humanoids. Don't do that. Yllabians is, or Yllabi is BALLY backwards, and BALLY was a arcade competitor to Williams. Vid Kidz did not make a whole lot of games. I think they only made like 3. There was this one, there was Robotron 2084, and I think Blaster, which was a sequel to Robotron. You get an extra life every 10,000. Yeah, those... crap, I shot another humanoid. And I died. But on the 5th level, you get to face a whole army of Yllabians, and that is a semi-bonus stage. And at the 10th stage, you also face an army of some type of enemy. I can't remember which enemy, but I think it's the spinner guys, or maybe it was those little pod things that break up into a whole bunch of smaller guys. And there I'm using my smart bombs. Again, whoops, stupid mutant. If you use your, if you put in a second credit, then you'll get 7 ships instead of 3, and you'll get extra smart bombs and extra, extra inviso meter. But yeah, that Stargate is supposed to transport you to the closest humanoid that's about to be snatched up. And all the humanoids got turned into mutants, so the planet blows up, and I face a whole armada of mutants. And I think I have to make it through 2 levels before I can go back to the regular levels with humanoids. It was like this in Defender as well. There I beat 1 wave. Now we go to the next. Oh, those pod guys are annoying. And that's a mutant. Holy crap. Yeah, Defender was hard enough. This one's... yeah, thank God for smart bombs. Ah, crap, you bastard. Yikes. Jeez Louise. That's the last of my smart bombs. This has nothing to do with the movie Stargate from the 90s. I think it might have had... yeah, I think it had a TV series and maybe direct-to-DV sequels or spin-offs or something. But yeah, they're not related. This came out way before it. Yikes, get away. Damn it. I should have used my INVISO. I didn't. Yeah, those guys are like, I think they were called the baiters in Defender. They just hounded you. Now here is the Yllabian dogfight, and I face a whole slew of those Yllabian guys. And again, it's a play on BALLY, which is spelled backwards, Yllab. And they were a competitor of Williams in the arcade scene, collaborating with Midway most of the time. Oops. But that was Stargate by Vid Kidz and licensed to Williams in 1981. It is the sequel to Defender. You can put up to 20 letters here. That is really awesome. And then you put in 3 initials after that. You place yourself in 2 separate high score lists. I'll just put Russell and call that good. And then RUS. This was a popular game. I saw it at all the arcades, but Jesus, it's hard. Well, like I was saying, there is a trick where you can collect 3 or more falling humanoids that you rescued from landers trying to take them and turn them into mutants. You can collect 3 of them at once, or more, and take them all into the Stargate, and you will warp, like the computer's doing in the demo here, or the track mode. Take them into the warp and the Stargate, and you will warp to level 4 and get like a 25,000 point bonus or something. We'll look at that in just a moment. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day tomorrow. I get it off. There's 2 of them. There's 3. And 4. And 5. Well. Boom. Warp to wave 4. And a big bonus. But that was Stargate by Vid Kidz and licensed to Williams in 1981. The sequel to Defender, also known as Defender 2. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Stargate, also known as Defender 2, by Vid Kidz and Williams in 1981. See you later, folks. Bye-bye.